This is my preamble to the training videos that I decided to go forth with. This is the second of 4 weeks of training that you will see here, and in the final 4 weeks leading into Barkley, I have a vertical goal of doing over 130,000 feet of climbing. And this is how week 2 has gone. After week 1, the week prior to this, I managed just over 30,000 feet to begin the 4-week block.
Alright, well, this may or may not end up being a video journal of my last 20 days of training going into the Barkley Marathons. Today is Tuesday, February 28th. I just did a 6,000 foot double BCMC in a little bit over a distance of 8 miles in a time of 2 hours and 35 minutes. I managed 30,000 feet of climbing last week. It's quite slick. I really did not want to do this today. Not feeling, I'm super sore and fatigued after a 30,000 foot week. It was 2 days ago that I did, but yeah, the lighting totally sucks for this right now. It was 2 days ago that I did a 12,000 foot workout. I was definitely feeling that today. Barkley waits for nobody, and I got out here. I have no idea what I may or may not be doing with these videos, but I will start documenting and see if it leads to anything. So, with 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks to go, this is the first of potentially a daily recap. None of this snow was here 2 hours ago. Okay, so day 2, Wednesday, March 1st, and I couldn't figure out why I had such a huge aversion to the training yesterday. And it was because I was getting sick, and I was fighting it, and I got sick today, so got the man cold. And been difficult to get out the door today. I'm probably going to truncate the workout just to get something in and hope that this doesn't get worse and doesn't sit in this week. And yeah, back at the repeat location, going to do BCMC and probably go for 3,000 feet instead of 6,000 feet today. Well, I got one done. And I'll celebrate that. Very slow and controlled, but better than nothing. Just one of the many frustrations of training in the current conditions, even with the spikes on. You just picking up snow the whole way and really putting a lot of stress on the ankles. And everything is slippery. Thursday, March 2nd, 10 after 9. And it is shitty out, and I feel shitty, and I don't want to do this, but it doesn't matter. I don't feel much worse than yesterday, which is good, and I need to get this done, so I'm here, and I will get out for hopefully 2 laps and a little bit for another 6,000 feet. And yeah, it's just one of those days. It's shitty outside. I have stomach issues this morning. I don't feel good. I've got a head cold. And it's not the most motivating of days, but these are the days that harden you, and these are the days that you need to embrace and make happen if you're going to have any kind of success at a race like Barkley. There are a lot of reasons why my Barkley training focuses so specifically on the BCMC trail, but one of them is this. I was on this trail yesterday. It's snowing right now. It had about 15 centimeters overnight. And it obviously makes it very complex, but because this is such a well-used trail, there are already footprints out, and the trail is already being being packed down, and further by me and the people I just passed. So it keeps the trail mostly doable, whereas if I wanted to do another local trail, such as Lynn Peak, it would have similar vertical, but you wouldn't see the traffic, and I'd be post-holing and breaking trail and just really not able to get in the efficient workout that I need to do in the time frame that I've freed up on a day-to-day basis to do this. But yeah, it's Thursday, March 2nd, and we're still... I wish I was on skis today. Let's just leave it at that. This is the contrast between the bottom and the top of the BCMC. Buried in snow up top and wet, miserable down below. You know, some days you surprise yourself. I'm feeling a lot better today than I thought I would. I'm definitely not 100%, but my energy is sustainable, so I'm going to go for a 3rd lap and make up the vert that I missed yesterday. Well, there it is. A surprisingly successful day. 8,000 feet climb and descent, 352, 3 BCMC laps, and still a terrible day, but very happy to get this in. It's Friday, March 3rd, and I woke up with a fever, and I had to cancel my run plans, so day off, and then hope for better over the weekend. That's how I feel, Roxy. Alright, it's Saturday. It has not been a great week so far. I have 17,000 feet of climbing through the first 5 days of the week, and I still intend to get 30,000, meaning I need 13,000 in the next 2 days. Thankfully it's sunny out, which is a rare break in the weather window right now. It's supposed to start snowing and raining again tomorrow. So I am going to get this done. I got a bit of a fever yesterday morning. It broke pretty quick. Yesterday, took the full day off, and not 100%, but not getting terribly worse, so just trying to get my motivation up to get out and do this. But yeah, we'll get there, but it's been a complex week for sure. Well, I made it to the trailhead, and that's usually the biggest obstacle, is getting out of the house. It's not bad down here, but they had over 60 centimeters of snow up top in the last 48 hours, so we're going up into the snow and ice. We got the spikes, and we'll see how this goes and what I can actually take care of today. Fresh snow from last night, and this is below even the beginning of the BCMC trail. It's not like anything we've really seen here on the coast in March to get this much snow and this far down. It's definitely made for an interesting training season, spending a lot of time in spikes. Well, I stuck with it. I'm on my 3rd lap. I'll get 8,000 feet today, leaving me with 5 tomorrow for 30 this week. And it's a beautiful day. Focus. Alright, alright, alright. Rest, recover, repeat. So yesterday I stood here on a nice sunny day, and today, as forecast, on March 5th, which I don't know if this has ever happened. I don't know if we've ever had snow, and certainly not this much, in Vancouver, North Vancouver, in March. Even February is an anomaly. It is what it is. Head cold seems to be clearing a little bit, so we'll get the spikes out, get it done here shortly. Grandma's here! Grandma's here! Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Favorite person in the world! Favorite person in the world! Hey! What a change in 24 hours. It's one of those days where you wish you had just pushed through and gotten all 13,000 feet yesterday. It is cold and wet and cold. This is unbelievable. It is dumping up here right now. And I don't know when the last person was up. This trail's so busy it couldn't have been more than 10 minutes. And I'm already breaking trail again. Just an incredible year for snow. Alright, there it is. 5 for the week, 5 for the day, 30 for the week. Back-to-back 30,000 foot weeks. And feeling better today than I have in 4 or 5 days. Very happy to make this happen this week.
You got me. You got me.